If you haven't heard, PointsYeah is a top award search tool. It pulls flight options from dozens of airlines in seconds, making booking with points and miles 1,000 times easier. And the wizards at PointsYeah just came out with a new feature. I thought it was interesting enough to talk about with you today. And now I don't know if it's quite a game changer of a feature. I would like your help determining that. This tool is called the Travel Radar. And what it does is it creates an award calendar of essentially any route. The interesting thing is that it's a premium member feature, which is one of the very few things that is exclusive for premium members of PointsYeah. Let me go ahead and show you what this tool looks like. So to get to this new feature, you just go to pointsyeah.com and then it's going to be on this left-hand menu. Scroll down and you'll see Travel Radar right here. And now we are in the first week of this tool being released, so it may be different depending on when you're looking at this video, because PointsYeah, there's one thing about them is that they constantly update and change and improve on their tool. So this is currently what it looks like here. It's your personalized year-round award calendar. So that already is a huge deal because we love calendars here. It just makes it so easy to view your award availability. And it says here on my screen that I have one route available, but you really have 4 routes that you can make using this award calendar, and that's it, just per person. And so it's pretty straightforward and fairly simple to use. You simply just type in what you're looking for, and so you could type in the number of passengers you're interested in booking. You got your selection for your cabin that you want to fly, and now you can filter for this later on, so you could just do all cabins and then filter for business class later down the road. And then you have these options for excluding basic economy, Delta Comfort Plus only, etc. So you could type in your destination and where you want to go. You can type in some combination airports like this, but you can't do regions like a Northeast or anything like that. So it is just kind of one airport to one airport for the most part. And then you just have the maximum number of points that you want to use. And so once you click Create Travel Radar, it'll open up another menu. It looks a lot like you're creating an alert essentially. And so it'll ask you to fill out the rest of the details. So you got your option to set a cap on the taxes that you're spending, which can be useful whenever you're looking for flights to London if you don't want to pay $1,000 in taxes. But you do want to be careful because depending on the redemption that you're looking for example, if you want to book a super cheap 37,000 flight from LAX to London, those taxes are a little bit high, sometimes in the $500, even $700 range. So know what the taxes might be for any redemptions that you might be interested in. Then you have your options of stops here. And now kind of a lot of these other filters down here, they're not very easily filterable later down the road. So really kind of know what you're willing to fly or not fly. So if you really are okay with 2 stops, if the price is right, go ahead and select 2 stops. If not, if you really just want the nonstop, you don't care about the 1-stop options, then just select nonstop. You can then filter for the airline programs or for the bank programs. So if you don't have Alaska Miles, just be sure to unclick Built Rewards or unclick it from the airline programs because it's going to show you the Alaska Airlines as the lowest option available for that day. Then you have the options to exclude specific airlines. This is helpful whenever you're booking flights to Asia. Sometimes you'll get the best Air Canada option to be like on Air India and go all the way to Tokyo that way. And so that's not really something you'll want. So whenever you do that, you'll need to know their airport code, which you could just Google Air India airline code and type that in here. And then you've got your other preferences here. So once you're done setting everything up, you'll just hit create. I'm going to search from Austin to Frankfurt because I know there's a nonstop route that exists, but I've never actually seen a good redemption for it. So this will help me create that calendar to figure out when that actually exists. So once you click that, is say Travel Radar is set. You can click results, but you're not going to find anything. It's going to say no eligible flights was found because truthfully, nothing really happens as soon as you set it. From my limited experience using this tool over the last few days, it takes a little while for them to actually have these results for you. As little as 6 hours, but sometimes up to 24 hours for them to have it all prepared for you. I played around with 3 or 4 of these radars and the lowest it took was 6 hours. And then this last one took maybe closer to 24 hours. And so this is what it looks like at the end result here. So this is from Austin to Amsterdam. And I didn't really set too many constrictions here. So that's why you see a lot of these almost $1,000 in taxes and fees. But you've got this nice calendar. We're at the end of September right now. So let me show you what October looks like. It shows you the lowest options, 55,000 points, but you also got some good options like 70,000 points. So at the top here, you do have some nice little features or highlights here. It shows you the lowest points price days up on the left, but you can also see that on the top over here. So not too crazy. It has new results that are found available this week that are good deals. So that's nice. And you can just click and it will show those results up for you, which we'll get to that here soon. But this other one is the price drop. So this is really cool. So whenever you first set this up, it shows you all the results and then it will continually track those prices and it'll show you whenever a price has dropped. For instance, whenever I click here, you can see that it used to be 182,000 points, but now it's only 60,000 points one one way. So that's really cool. Now let's talk about the results that we find here. So whenever you set this up, 6 hours, however many hours later, you'll get an email saying like, oh, your travel radar is ready. You come, you can see this calendar here. And now all these results are going to be found that day that you get the email. So that's really cool that this calendar is created on live search results from what I can see. Now, after that, I don't know how often they really search on it on a routine basis. I thought it would be daily, but it's September 3rd now. I made this closer to the 26th or 25th. I can't remember. And so this shows you that it was last found on September 26th. So this is a little bit cache result. And one thing I like about PointsYeah is that they do give you the option to just do the real-time search. So if you click that, it'll pop open a new window and it will do that search for you. So you don't necessarily have to go to the airline, pop in the dates and check to see if it's available. You can see if PointsYeah can still find it or not. And so as you can see in this case, it's not available, which is a bummer, but I kind of had a clue because it was found 4 days ago. It's business class to Europe at a good price, and KLM and Air France, those prices jump around all the time. So not super surprising, but it is kind of a bummer that you may not be sure how accurate the results are depending on when they were found. Now here's another one of my radars that you could see here. So for this one, I went ahead and tracked economy, premium economy, and business class options. And so you're able to filter and sort which calendar you're looking at through there. But honestly, besides that, you're not really able to do many filtering. For instance, if I just wanted to see maybe one-stop options versus non-stop or two-stop options, I can't make that distinction after I set that initial tracking alert. Neither can you change the filters or sort by the taxes that are charged, or essentially any other of the filters that you're used to on PointsYeah's regular search pages. And then as you can see, from Las Vegas to Manila in the Philippines, you don't get a lot of business class options. And that's because this route probably isn't the best way to efficiently use your points and miles or find the best deals. For instance, you may want to search from Los Angeles or San Francisco to maybe find a more direct route, or to find one of those sweet spots through Asia to get to the Philippines, and then position yourself from Las Vegas to Los Angeles or San Francisco. So that's one critique about this calendar, or really not a critique, but it's just something to be aware of. It's not going to be your silver bullet to find all the best deals here. And let's say if you did want to change this radar, you just go back to your other radars here and you've got this edit option. Then you can add the filters for one stop or fewer, two stops or fewer, non-stop, etc. Now, whenever you do hit update, all your results are going to disappear. Okay, so it's going to reset the radar and it's going to start searching for those flights, and it'll take multiple hours before you're able to see your results. That's what I actually did for this first radar. I was a little bummed, but yeah, so don't make any changes unless you're ready to say goodbye to your results and wait a few hours for the rest. I want to share my final thoughts, but first I want to ask you, what do you think of this tool? If you had the thought like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need, or this would be so useful for me, I would love to know why that is or what exactly your use case is. And then also, if you don't have the premium version of this tool and you're interested in it, be sure to use my affiliate link down in the description or in the pinned comment. It helps me out greatly at no cost to you. Thanks in advance. Now, my personal thoughts is that this isn't a game changer for me because I don't think I travel in the way that's required to really maximize this feature. I think this is best for those who fly to a certain destination, whether it be to travel family or because they just love it on a repeat basis. You're able to plug in that route from your home airport, for instance, and then you can just get a full calendar view. And so you're able to pick and choose when you fly. And so those are my original thoughts, but now after playing with it a little bit more, I've had the thought that maybe I could track some of my favorite nonstop routes. For instance, from Austin to Europe, there's really not a lot of different options. So I could plug in maybe from Austin to Frankfurt and see whenever there's a good business class flight that's nonstop from there. And then I have a whole calendar to take a look at when that availability exists or if it doesn't. That's the Travel Radar. If you are interested in other award search tools, I made a playlist for you that you could check out over here. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Michael with Nurse Michael Travels. I'll see you in the next one.